Hello everyone. Hi, I am back. It's true. How are you guys? I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're doing well. And if not, I hope it gets better. Feel free to tell me about your weekend or tell me about your day. Or not. Up to you. But yeah, I'm excited to do tarot today. Cause yeah, I was gone last week, busy with family stuff. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I need to put up my pinned message. Forgot about that. If you haven't seen, I put out a new tarot pick-a-pile video on my YouTube channel. If you want to check that out later. I recorded and posted it yesterday. Let's see. Do I have enough space for that? To add the link to that, maybe? We'll see. Okay. Hold on. And hi, Shadby. Hi, Parker. Hi, Botan. I hope you guys are doing well. Guess who hasn't slept yet? Oh no, Shadby. Shadby. I get that though. I still do that sometimes too, to be honest. I actually did that. I did that this weekend. I had very bad sleep this weekend. But it's okay, because last night I went to bed early and I woke up super early today. But yeah. Dude, I did not feel good this weekend. It was not, I just didn't feel good. For like no reason really, like I don't know, like my body just didn't feel good. I wasn't like sick. I don't know, I mean I had a headache and I don't know, didn't feel that great, but I'm feeling better today. For the most part. So that's good. Okay, wait, did I copy this? Okay. Can I add the YouTube link? That should fit. I'll be sleeping soon, don't worry. Okay, good. I hope you get some good rest. But yeah, there's the link for the YouTube video I put out. There's 2 piles in it. And honestly, a lot of the messages were like very, very specific. But I'm trying to do those weekly again, so hopefully, yeah, I'll have a ton of those out eventually. What else do I need to say? Well, if you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Moon, the fairy raccoon. If you would like a free tarot reading, you are welcome to join the freebie queue by doing !join. Just know that the free readings are chosen randomly. I choose them randomly / intuitively. Depending on the day, I usually get a lot of requests typically, especially as more people come in. I do also have the option for you to donate for a reading. $15 minimum on my KOFI. That gets you more cards and a guaranteed reading. So if you don't get chosen today, or if you're worried about getting picked, or you just want more details or whatever, you're welcome to donate there. I also have private tarot readings on my KOFI if you want a more personal private reading. I have 2 options now. I have a video private reading and a written private reading. The written one is cheaper and delivered faster since I'm not taking the time to record a whole video. But yeah, all that's on my KOFI. The link should be in the pinned. Yes, it is. It wanted me to verify I was 18 plus something. Oh yeah, for that VOD, I think I turned on like an 18 plus setting, but I didn't really read it, and I didn't like, you know, because usually like I just kind of click through. I'm like, yes, this isn't for children or whatever, and then like they had added a new thing. that setting isn't on for this VOD because I am multi-streaming to YouTube. I don't have the chat up because this is more of a Twitch focused stream, but I just have it multi-streaming for the VOD. So you shouldn't have that problem for this one, Chad V. I hope that doesn't cause issues for people looking at the VOD. But yeah, like that setting actually is a lot more intense than I thought. So I'm like, oh, I don't actually think I need to have this on. But yeah, I think we're just gonna use these two decks today, maybe, if I feel so. I don't know, I've been really attached to this one. I used this last time. It's just so weird, because it's like, I'll have decks that I just, like, don't touch for months. Like, this is one of the ones I just didn't touch for a while. And then all of a sudden, I just feel super drawn to it. Although it does have the naked people. So we are once again gonna live in slight, fear, slight caution of naked people showing up, but it's okay. I'll just censor it again. I need to clean up my desk. I have like, crystals and stuff everywhere. Where do I put these boxes? We'll put these here. I'm laughing at her trying to read the chat. Yeah, I do cover up most of it, huh? I've been wanting to get one of those like custom little chat boxes things, so it's not just like plain text or whatever. Okay, hold on, sorry, I'm just braining. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess it is just you in the list, Chad V, you lucky duck. I am streaming a bit earlier than I usually do, huh? It's because I woke up super early, and I was like, okay, I'm locking in. I'm getting to stream early, and I accomplished that. Yippee. Good for me. Yes, we need to get you sleep. But yeah, we can do you, Chad V. I'll at you, just even though we know, but I'm just gonna at you because, yes, that's just what I do. So we can do you first, Chad V, so feel free to let me know what your question is, what I can do for you. If you want to look at the spreads, I can put them up. I've kind of just been doing it more intuitively now, more often, you know? But, yeah, for anyone watching who might be newer, I do usually have these spreads up, but, like, these are optional, you know? Sometimes I might look at them myself again. I don't know, it's just, we're going off of the vibes, really. Give me a sec while I type this out intuitively always. Yeah. It's just for those who have a preference, mayhaps. And yeah, sometimes, you know, I used to ask people just to help. It helped me get a better idea of like what they were looking for. But you know, we just vibing. While you type that out, I'm gonna ring my little bell here. It's sad that you can't really hear it unless I talk. Like, you could hear it right now. I don't know, I've been thinking about adjusting my mic settings again. Or maybe just upgrading my mic. Because it's not like... I have like a HyperX mic. It's not like a super... It's one of the cheaper ones. I feel like I could probably try to adjust my mic settings again, because... I don't know. I followed a tutorial. Okay, let's see. I'd like a reading about my home and what experiment. Okay. Okay. I have a HyperX Quadcast one. I don't know what I have. All it says on it is HyperX. I think, actually, I might have thrown away the box recently. I don't know. I got this mic a long time ago. It's like, you could probably look it up. It's like, it's HyperX, and it's just like the black one that like sits on the desk. And originally, I did buy a mic stand with it, but then for some reason, the order, like, it got refunded, so I just never got a mic stand. But I realized, especially listening back, like, you could definitely hear what I'm like tapping my desk and stuff with the cards, like, because the mic's just sitting on my desk right here. Probably invest in that again, mayhaps. Is the gain on the bottom? I'm not sure if I know what that means. Like, are you talking about like the part where where it like picks up the sound the best? Should be. I just followed the tutorial and they said you could get this cheap mic and you could make it sound good, and it works pretty well. Okay, anyways, back to your question. Let's get your timestamp prepared. But yeah. Oh, and I need my book to write all the timestamps. We shall see what advice Spirit has for you about that. So yeah, you've been debating telling your roommate change to out. Yeah, that seems tough to deal with, especially if, like, you know, knowing that both your situations aren't the best, but also, like, there's the fact of, like, you know, you deserve to have peace in your own home. But we'll see what the cards say. Do I have my pen with me? Mayhaps? Okay. Okay, shall we? And then let me write your question down so I have it in my brain. Breathing home. Okay. And did I copy that? I think I did. Posting something on social media, hinting at me was my breaking point, finding just money and pension. Yeah, knew them for years, but I'm tired. Okay. So, your timestamp is 25 minutes and 57 seconds. So as always, if you ever need to rewatch this reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. Since I am multi-streaming today, I will let you guys know whenever it'll be like uploaded to my VOD channel, but today it should be on my main YouTube channel. So yeah, let me write that down. 20, what was it? 25:57. Okay. Hi Jenny Vlogs! How are you? Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing pretty good today. I woke up early. Got stream early, which is nice. At least earlier than I usually do. But yeah. Okay, let's pull some cards for Shad B. Advice about this situation. Okay, let me think about this. Okay. I think we can pull maybe like 2 advice cards and then a card kind of looking into, I guess, the future of this situation as of right now. Maybe what to look out for. Advice for Shadby about this situation. That wasn't a good shuffle. Let's see. Okay, good. No naked people so far. We got the Hierophant and another advice card. Ooh, okay. We got the Emperor. Okay. And anything to know about the future of this situation as of right now? The possible future. Oh, okay. Hello? Oh. Sorry, this card came out so weird. Is this... I can't tell if this is up right. Okay, hold on. Sometimes I just throw them around. Okay, we'll go with upright. Okay. We got the Hierophant, the Emperor for your advice cards, and then the 8 of Cups for your possible future. We got 2 very, very powerful cards here. Okay. One second. Let me... Where do I put these? I need to find the motivation to clean my desk later. Because, like, especially after I stream, I just get so tired. Okay, let me sip some, I have some green tea today, and then we'll get into it. Okay. Okay, so I guess to start off, I think they are absolutely encouraging you to use your voice, use your power, the power that you have just as an individual, as a person. Sorry, I heard my dog sneeze. One of my dogs sneezed. And it just, like, lost my train of thought. I don't know if, like, living with this person... I don't know if they, like, distract you a lot or not. Or just cause a lot of inconveniences. But regardless... especially with, like, the Emperor here, right? The Emperor, he is the man in charge, right? He's the embodiment of, like, all the kings in tarot. All the kings in the deck. Like, as one, you know? He has the wisdom from all sides. All perspectives. And yeah, he's, like, you know, he's a leader. And I definitely see this as you. And the Hierophant's more of like a... I guess one interpretation is like they can kind of sometimes represent more of like a religious type leader, or like kind of using the material world to connect to the divine. Although the one in this deck is interesting because it talks about taking knowledge and power for yourself rather than just following like a strict religion. And I think that's being brought up because, kind of like you mentioned, you made the point of like, well, you've known this person for a long time, and also, you know, there's like the factors of like, you know, you're still somewhat being considerate that they don't have a lot of money. You also are, you know, concerned about your finances. So I think it's more so in a sense of like, if you imagine like following etiquette, like you, as in like, oh, I've known this person a long time, so like, and our finances are not great, you know, like, so logically maybe I should just put up with it still. But this Hierophant specifically like strays from like the path, if that makes sense. And so I think they're telling you that I don't think you need to consider those factors anymore, or especially if it's getting to a point where you're just like, I just really want to tell them to move out, that they need to go. I don't think you should let those factors stop you, is what they're saying. I think just, you know, you might, if you like live on your own, for example, and you're worried about your finances, you might just have to like work a bit harder for a bit and figure that out. But I think it's possible. And I think actually it'll help, like, for example, if you do maybe, you know, with whatever you're doing with work, maybe you need to pick up more shifts or whatever, as an example, like, I think you'll, like, the pros outweigh the cons in terms of like them moving out, because once they're out of your space, even if, for example, you have to take up more shifts and stuff, I think you'll just feel better. You know, like, even though you might have to work harder for a bit to figure out the financial aspect, I think you're just gonna like feel better and be able to actually like do what you need to. But yeah, that's interesting. I might pull up the guidebook page for it because I think it explains it a bit better, but it's kind of like this Hierophant. Yeah, I guess like what I said, like they kind of like, they stray from the path of just like the path that most others or on, if that does that make sense. Because yeah, what's interesting that I've been thinking about recently is like how the Hierophant and the High Priestess in the deck are very similar, but they go about, the meanings are similar, but also they have like different approaches to what they do. Like the High Priestess, she is much more like spiritual inwardly, and like she's meditating and she's just like in her eternal world. And the Hierophant is more spiritual in like a physical world sense. And so I think that's another message here of like I think you need to take care of your body and your environment, because that has an effect on you internally, and also, you know, just taking care of yourself in general, but especially in like the physical world. So like, you know, your body, as I said, your environment, the things you're around, the energies you're around. And I think if you're like trying to find the strength or the right opportunity to do that, like, you're the Emperor, Chad V. Like, I think you'll figure out how to navigate this conversation, and I feel like have faith in yourself. Yeah, the Emperor, very wise. As I said, the Emperor has like experience, you know, with all, it's like all the king's energies, you know, the wands, which is like fire and creation, the pentacles, which is like earth and like the material stuff, there's cups, which is like water and our emotions, and then there's the swords, which is air, which is like the Emperor is good at wielding all of those energies. I think it's more a matter for you of probably motivation, of like maybe finding the right moment, or finding like, yeah, I guess the right time. But also, yeah, that's another interpretation I'm getting, is like, I don't know the exact situation, but it sounds like it's like your, I don't know if like you own the space and they're just like helping pay or whatnot. But that's kind of another message I got of like, you're the Emperor in this space. In the context of this situation, you are the Emperor. You should obviously have a say in how things are. And if, you know, if you're getting fed up with it, and if you just don't, I think the sooner you get this in motion, the better you will feel. Hi, Trixie Belle. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Here's your bee-wee boop. A little quick one. Boop, 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 boop. Oh Lord, I can go into it, but it's like, yeah, you don't have to do a whole paragraph or whatever in chat if you don't want to, but let me see what else I feel. So, just like the way I feel with these two cards right now, it feels like the Hierophant feels like a bit softer. They're a bit more intelligent with how they speak, and more, it just feels like a softer approach. The Emperor feels more stern, right? More assertive. So I don't know if that's advice for you of like, you can kind of balance, like if you're worried, if you're not sure how to approach this conversation, I think balancing like setting boundaries, and also considering the fact that like, you know, you've lived and known this person for a long time, like both can exist in the conversation, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, I'm getting like, don't be afraid to listen, but also set your boundaries. You know? Let's see. Let me go to the guidebook, see if anything stands out. Okay. Let me now find the Emperor page. Where is that? Somewhere. Oh. Hi Maddie, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, let me thank you for the hi chat. Let me do that real quick. I'll read the Emperor page. Actually, I'll show you the Hierophant in case you want to go back and read it later. It's a lot of words, but there in case you wanna, if it'll focus, read it in the future, maybe. And then I will read this one. There's a lot of words, but I think this one might be good to listen to. Okay, maybe I should do one page at a time. Focus. Focus. Maybe. Please. Okay, so it was doing it, and now it's just... See, it has a focus button, but then I can't hold the book the book open. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay. The Emperor. Stability reigns supreme. The Emperor is a symbol of stability and is depicted seated on a throne from which he guides the universe by enforcing the rule of law. All creation is either in its proper order or shall be put to order. He may be an omnipotent being, but, much like the Empress, whose hard outer shell hides a softer core, the Emperor is willing to be receptive and playful, to bend the rules when needed. This is what makes him a good ruler, and differentiates him from a tyrant. At the same time, we can rely on his stability. He is closely associated with the number 4, the most stable number across the tarot, both in the minor and major arcana. No matter what chaos comes to pass, he has the power to be the axis at the center of things and bring soothing order when the world is disturbed, unhinged, and thrown into disarray. He can bring peace, both to bodies and minds. As a symbol of stability, he is seated not on a throne, but within the landscape of his kingdom. His body is cloaked with the fabric of his cities, and he holds and displays the scroll of his laws, which knit civilization together. A goat sits beside him, the symbol of Aries, the sign of leadership, expressiveness, and passion. The sun rises behind him, bringing the light of his rule and wisdom to his people. Yeah, so I think this is really a reminder that you are the emperor of your life, Shadvi. And I think... Yeah, it's kind of make me think that the thing that Ron always says that I've started repeating, which is like, we never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. So I think even if you're gonna have obstacles after this, obviously, I think you'll be able to find the answers. And I think it's really reassuring to me that you're literally being represented as the Emperor, which is one of the cards that you want. Especially when it comes to taking power over your own life. I think you'll figure it out. And I think you'll be okay. And I think what matters more is the fact that you are recognizing like what you need, especially in your own space and home. Because that trickles into all other areas of your life, and I think you'll really notice a difference. The decision is really up to you at the end of the day, right? Like that, you know, like I can give you as much advice from spirit and myself, but the decision is up to you. The choice is in your hands. And I think at some point you're just going to have to, yeah, make the decision to move forward in whatever way you see is best, even if you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, even if you're going to be living in a bit of uncertainty. I think that's just kind of one of the things we have to face as humans, is we just gotta live with uncertainty. And yeah, for the possible future of this, I pulled the 8 of Cups. Now, always remember that when I talk about the future, to take it with a grain of salt, because the future is always changing, energy is always changing. I could be right, I could be wrong. 8 of Cups, literally the card of moving on from the past. Letting go of especially emotional attachments, emotional connections, feelings that no longer really deserve to like be holding our attention anymore. The 8 of Cups is this is the card of making the decision to walk away, even when it's stressful, even when it's hard, even knowing you're going to be putting yourself into more chaos. This is the card where we are learning to move on and let go. And, you know, we can stay here for as long as we want, looking at all these cups, all these past experiences, all these memories, all these considerations of even what the future looks like. But nothing's really going to change until you let go. Ooh, you're a sun Aries? I'm a moon Aries. It's interesting. Damn it, Kimber, behave for moon. Thank you, Trixie Belle. Maybe you were the one who helped fix it. I might be right, I might be wrong, Moon, when they are always right. I appreciate that. I do my best, but I gotta put out the disclaimer. Your Sun Aries, Moon Leo, Rising Sagittarius, triple fire baby. Yeah, that's crazy, but that also makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. The Emperor feels very fire to me. Is there anything else I'm picking up? I just heard no in my I just heard no in my head. I think, yeah, I feel like they're kind of being more straightforward now, of like, you kind of know what you need to do. And you won't be able to find those better opportunities. You won't be able to allow the better opportunities in terms of your living situation and in terms of your job and income. You won't be able to find all that if you just stay here, stuck in this. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I think you know what needs to be done. You just kind of need to push yourself to do it. Yeah, very straightforward. Okay, so I pulled out another card just to like bookmark this, and I flipped it over and it was the Empress. We got 3 very powerful cards here. Yeah, okay, wait, okay, another little message with the Empress. the Empress is a bit more nurturing than the Emperor. Like the Emperor provides more of like the stability, right? More of the stability, making sure things are aligned. The Empress allows more room for growth and planting seeds and like the more of this nurturing energy, right? But what I heard with this is like, so like you see like these plants growing, like Shadvi, you can't grow the new plants, the metaphorical plants in your life. Like for example, if you want a better job or better living situation in general, or even just other things in your life, you can't plant those seeds. Oh, I love this. You can't plant those seeds if you're just living and sitting in like old dirt or like unfertilized dirt, or like, I don't know if you know this about plants and stuff, but like you shouldn't replant in the same type of like dirt and stuff because eventually all the nutrients are gone. And that's what it feels like, is like the dirt, it represents like your environment, like all the good that could have come out of this, it's all gone now. Like you're just kind of sitting in old dirt and you deserve to live in like fresh soil so you can plant the seeds and so like they can grow in your life. Yeah, I love that. The seeds won't grow in this old dirt. I really think when making this decision to move on, like it truly will have such a domino effect in your life. You know, because like I said, that's such a perfect example. That's why it's like so good, you know, to take care of yourself and prioritize yourself and like especially like your environment and things, because it like the foundation of yourself and your environment and your body, that trickles into other areas of your life. So I think, like I said, I really think there's a lot of beautiful plants and seeds that are just kind of waiting to grow for you. But they just haven't been able to because you've just been sitting in this dirt. Old dirt. It's time to get new dirt. New fresh soil. We love the Empress. Yes, we do. Get yourself some new dirt. Yes, we all deserve some fresh soil to thrive in with more nutrients. Guess I'll take time and talk with them within this month. Or beg. But yeah, I think that's what I got for you, Shadvi. I hope this helped. I really do, and I wish you luck. I know this conversation probably will be stressful and not easy, but I believe in you. Your guides believe in you. I think you'll be okay. It'll be rough, probably. I mean, I don't, you know, obviously know the exact details and stuff, but I'm assuming, you know, it's probably not like, especially with you debating all these things, like I'm sure it's not. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Again, if you ever want to rewatch this reading, you can do so on my YouTube channel with the timestamp I gave you. And yeah, I think I said all the things. Sorry, I got a notification and it distracted my brain. And go get some rest, Shadvi. Please go get some good sleep. Yes, yes. Thank you for being here. Okay. Maybe there was a reason I needed to be up to hear this. Aw, yeah. Honestly, I believe that. I believe people come to me when they need, like, I don't know. That's why I intuitively kind of try to trust, like, who I'm getting readings and stuff for, so I believe it. And again, I wish you luck. Okay, we're gonna go on a quick ad break, 3-minute ad break. I do ad breaks between readings, so I can get rid of the pre-roll ads. But we will be back very, very soon. So if you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Moon the Fairy Raccoon. If you would like a free reading, You're welcome to join the freebie queue by doing !join. Let me see, I can put the spreads up. Just know that the free readings are chosen randomly / intuitively, so there's a chance you might not get one today. I do also have the option for you to donate for a guaranteed reading during stream. $15 on my KOFI, you get more cards, and like I said, your reading's guaranteed, so if you don't get chosen today, for the freebies, or just are really wanting one, or want more details, you're welcome to donate. But you don't need to. I try to do as many freebies as I can. Till later, bye-bye, don't be a stranger. Yeah! Talk to you later, Shadvi. I know, I've been so busy. I haven't really hung out with friends too much recently. Or even just like had time to play video games. I miss video games, guys. I miss them. I haven't played them as much. But yeah. Okay. Hi, Icy. How are you? I hope you're doing good. We're about to go on an ad break, but I'll be back in a couple minutes and to choose the next free reading unless someone donates. Yes, I shall be right back. Hello, I am back. Hi Shuapi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Let me see if I missed anything. Don't think I did. Hello. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing good. Okay, we're gonna choose the next freebie in a moment. I shall repeat myself again in case anyone new is watching. Hi, hello, I'm Moon the Fairy Raccoon. If you'd like a free reading, you're welcome to join the freebie queue by doing exclamation point join. Just know that the free readings are chosen randomly / intuitively, so it's possible you might not get one. But I do have the option for you to donate for a reading that gets you a guaranteed reading during stream. So not only is it guaranteed, you also get more cards, so more details. And yeah. Let's see. I'd remove Shadvi. Yes. Okay. Let's see who's gonna be the next freebie. Congrats on the 3-stream streak, I see. Okay. We are gonna do... Oops. Typed that in wrong. Maddie, are you still here? Let me know, let me know. I shall give them a minute to respond. Boom, 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 boom. And let me grab my book. Maybe I should write myself a note to like clean up my stuff. Because I just don't have the motivation. It's not even like that much on my desk. It's just like I just need to organize it, but my brain's just like, I don't want to do that right now. Oh yeah, you are here, Maddie. Hi. So let me know, what is your question? What can I do for you? Let me know, let me know. And I know you've been here before, like I'll still do the spreads if you want to look at them, but I don't really require them anymore. It's only if you want to take a look, I can put that up. But I've mostly just been kind of pulling cards intuitively, like kind of creating the spreads as I go. You know, because I used to like ask people to be more specific, but I don't know, I think I've kind of like just going with what I feel like it, and then sometimes I do look at it and I'm like, I can use that one. Brains are very temperamental. Yeah, especially my brain. It's like doing the thing probably doesn't actually take that long or as much effort, but my brain be like, that's a lot. It's a lot. What, it's like not a lot. I've also been I still need to figure out when I'm gonna debut my new model, because like I wanted to like redraw my overlays myself and stuff, but like I don't know if I have the motivation for that. Like I am working on animating my own starting soon screen though. Working on that. I'll do that. It's just like drawing all the overlays and stuff, since I'm mostly like a character artist. I think it just takes a lot of brain power that I don't know if I have, especially since I have other art commissions and stuff. I'm not sure what I want. You decide for me. Okay, we can just do a general reading for you. We could just do a general. See what messages we got if you'd like. So I've been trying this Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey. I probably said that wrong. I apologize. So like, I've always like hated green tea. It just always tasted bad to me. But then, so like, that's why I never really like drink the Arizona teas and stuff. But this one has like, is it ginseng and honey? So, I mean, okay, there is a lot of sugar. That's probably why I like it. There's sugar in this. But, yeah, it's not too bad. I think I just don't... Yeah, I just don't like things that are too bitter. And there's a lot of teas that are kind of more bitter. But yeah, Maddie, do you just want a general reading? Let me know. I can just do a general. Pull the cards for you. And let me get your timestamp prepared. Oh, and a reminder, for those who didn't hear earlier, yesterday I posted another tarot pick-a-pile video on my YouTube channel. So you're welcome to check that out. On my YouTube. I'm trying to do those weekly. Trying to do them weekly. I think I'm capable. It's just managing myself and locking in and doing it, you know. Yeah, I already have some pick-a-piles up, and then I also just do like singular tarot videos sometimes. I'm doing my best to grow my YouTube channel. But yeah, let's get a general reading going for Maddie. You love the haunts meme? Yes. Guys, I think I figured out how I'm gonna draw more people in. Embracing the silly. Yeah, if you look at the thumbnail, I have like the little, you guys know that little like hamster, little hamster mouse thing. Like sometimes it's sad, sometimes it has a little bow on it. I have that and the haunts meme, for like the pile pickers. I also love the haunts meme. I that is my kind of humor. I don't know. It's just so silly and stupid. And there's like so many to choose from. And I couldn't decide. I kind of wanted to do an image of like one where it was like just the horse head and legs. But then like I think someone like drew that one or something, and I wanted to like credit them if I did that, and that was a lot of work, so I just chose the one I chose. I love silly memes like that, me too. Simple brain. Simple monkey brain. Okay. Maddie. Your times. Ooh, you have an angel number. Let's go. This one I've been seeing a lot this week. Your timestamp is 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 31 seconds. So, since I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch your reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. The VOD should save there. And yeah, 111, an angel number. So, whenever we have an angel number, we can add it to the angel number counter. Because I just like to do that. Hi, Iceberg. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay. And then writing the timestamp down before I forget. Doing well. Happy to hear. Happy to hear. I'm doing pretty good today as well. I woke up super early because I went to bed early. Guys, I like functioned like a normal person. I went to bed when I was tired last night. It's crazy. Okay. Let me blend the space my little bell here. Wow, I need to do that tonight. Yes, yes, I do recommend. As a night owl who is constantly messing up my sleep, like, and by messing up my sleep, I mean like sometimes I go to bed when the sun's rising. It's pretty great when you have normal sleep. Because I was able to start stream earlier today. Ooh. Yes, let's pick a general animal spirit card for you, Maddie. Belle, where'd you go? Oh. Ooh, I need to shuffle this better. Hold on. That's a bit better. Ah! Oh my gosh, cards are flinging out at me. Ooh, we got the hyena. This is fire, I believe. Yes, I will probably double check that. I don't know why my brain's not braining with the triangle symbols. I usually am good at that, but yeah, I think it's fire because the air is the one with the. Yeah, I've only been using these cards for a million years. And let's get you an advice card. Ooh, I'm seeing 44 in my little countdown here. Because there's like a countdown for like how long pre-rolls are turned off when I do an ad. Saw 44! Okay. What advice do we have for Maddie right now? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But I can show you it upright just because the art is pretty. For your advice, and then we can pull a possible future card. See what might be upcoming for you. Okay. We got the sun card! Wait, that's lovely. I love that. That one just like plopped out. I don't know if you saw it on camera. I love this. Okay. Ooh. Wait, that's crazy. Okay, it's like the dark side of the moon. We got the blue colors over here, the light side of the moon. The sun's literally right here, shining on the moon. That's crazy. Let me see if I can focus the camera a little more. Okay. Let me see what I feel with this hyena. Do I have the book? Yes, I have to sit up and move my legs. Probably good that I moved my legs. Okay. I believe, yeah, that's air. I'm just double checking. This is fire. I'm like certain, but for some reason my brain's doubting it. Okay, yeah. I actually don't remember too much about this hyena card just from memory of like the guidebook, but I know that this card just in general always feels kind of angsty to me. So let me see what I can pick up intuitively. I mean, it is fire, but the card is in black and white. Some of these cards have colors. This one's black and white though. Okay, take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. I'ma just yap and do my thing. And it's up to you. You know, if something feels like it resonates with you, then you can apply it to your life, how it fits. But if I say something and you don't feel like it applies, then you could just ignore it. But I don't know if recently you have felt worn out, Maddie. I don't know if you felt tired. It just feels like you might have just gone through a lot recently. Or it just, I don't know, you just feel tired. I'm just like feeling almost like drowsy or just like I don't know if like there's a lot of days where you have to force yourself to do things and get up, and I don't know, I'm also hearing the word like bed rotting. I don't know if there's been like a lot of days where you've just wanted to stay in bed. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just hearing worn out. Yeah, I don't know if something in your like physical world is like draining you, tiring. Because for your advice, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Pentacles is all about our material world, the 3D material possessions. Like it's not just money. Again, it's just material. It's like your environment as well is a big one. And the Queen of Pentacles, you know, this is like a nurturing energy. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, she's kind of like the motherly energy that will like cook you good food, and you know, she'll invite you into your home and it'll be super cozy and comfy, but it's in reverse. That's kind of why I'm wondering if like you've just been really worn out from things in your physical world, whether that's like a job or responsibilities, or just your body could just be tired, and like I don't know, maybe you haven't been able to take care of your body that well. Like maybe your body needs more care, maybe like more rest, more food, good food. Ooh, okay, now I'm getting a specific vision in my mind of like, I'm seeing this hyena, like almost like walking in a desert. And it's interesting because it's like, I see that you as this hyena, it's like you're trying to move away from like this like dark side of the moon. You know, there's like the blue colors over here. There's like, I don't know, maybe there's like a want or a need, or you are trying to like move forward from something that was difficult. Could just even be just trying to move forward in your life day to day, if it's not anything super specific. And it's like, you know, you're trying to like crawl towards more of like this lightness, this sun energy. But it's like, yeah, I see this hyena in a desert, and it's like you're trying to like, it's like you're following the sun. It's so interesting. Yeah, it's interesting how it's like these two cards are like visually are matching this like moon, even though like this is an advice card, this is your future. But let me sip some water before I read the guidebook. Okay, let's glance at the hyena guidebook, see if there's anything that jumps out to me about it. Ooh, it's actually one of the first pages for the fire. So in case you want to pause this in the future. Humor, wit, sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser. But below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships, or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When in balance, charming, witty, fun to be around. When out of balance, scrappy, petty, suspicious. To bring into balance, sobriety. Oh, you want to know what I've never noticed before is how this one of the ears is black and one of them isn't. There was another thing I noticed. I don't know if you maybe have like an attachment to something. That maybe, and like this could like literally be anything, so it's kind of up to you. But like, I don't know if you maybe have an, like, attachments could be so many things. It could be like a habit, an object, a person, a situation, even a past memory. Because the word sobriety made me like think of like being attached to something that's kind of like not, or like, you know, addiction, because you can get addicted to things. You can get addicted to a lot of things, not just like the typical like smoking or like alcohol. Like you can be addicted to things that like hinder your life, even if like the thing itself isn't bad. I don't know if like you maybe with this like humor, wit, sarcasm, I don't know if maybe you haven't really admitted to yourself how you're feeling right now. Like maybe you haven't been honest with yourself and your body and what your needs are. Maybe you haven't really cared to look too deeply at that. Like you're just kind of going through the day, surviving, just kind of whatever. Honestly, it's kind of reminding me how I felt this weekend a little bit. I was like such a blob this weekend, but like not even a blob Like, I feel like, okay, forgive me, might sound a little silly, but like, you could be a blob in multiple ways. Like, there's being a blob where you're like choosing to just, I'm gonna just lay in bed today. And then there's the kind of blob where you just are like, you just don't feel good and you're just kind of just laying there and existing. Does that make sense? I hope that kind of makes sense. But I was the kind of blob this weekend where I just didn't feel good. And even like watching a show or doing anything distracting wasn't even really helping either. Like, I just kind of took some naps this weekend. I just didn't feel good, like, overall. It's kind of reminding me of that. Energy drinks are pretty cool. Yeah. I got some Arizona green tea, and it's pretty yummy, but it does have a lot of sugar. But it tastes good. Thank you for the lurk tap. Okay, so focusing now more so on the advice with the Queen of Pentacles. I already kind of explained it a bit, but I think your advice is just remember to take care of yourself, especially your body. I keep getting that. Like, your body, your environment. I'm also seeing, like, chores. I don't know if you're behind on, like, chores or anything. But taking care of your physical world, your environment, yourself. Make sure you're eating good food. Make sure you're resting. You know, taking care of, like, other little needs and things that can make us feel good. Like washing your sheets or clothes or whatever, you know, or cleaning up your space a bit. Lighting a candle, that one was specific. Yeah, I feel like you need to, I feel like your advice is also kind of like, there's a need of like leaning into like a cozy, safe feeling and environment. Like maybe you can create that for yourself a bit. Like if you have a day where you're not busy and you're able to rest, like just having like a nice cozy time. Like I don't know why I'm seeing like, I don't know if you like reading books. If not, that's okay. This is just an example, but it's like lighting a candle and having tea and like, or just reading a little book or something. Like just taking care of yourself in that way as well, I think would be nice for you. Especially if you just, whatever this like worn out feeling I'm feeling with this hyena, whatever it is, I think you could use some self-care. I think that would help you. And now for your possible future. You know, as I always say, please take whatever I say about the future with a grain of salt. Future's always changing, energy's always changing, could be right, could be wrong. But I was really excited, as you saw, when the sun card came out, because this is a beautiful energy. You know, the sun, this is light. This is joy. You know, like imagine like feeling, literally like feeling the sun rays, like warming up your body. Like I'm almost seeing it as like, yeah, over here with like just looking at the colors, like it's blue, it's cold. But then it's like you're moving towards the sun energy. So if you're wondering, like, I don't know, maybe you're just in a funk right now. Like maybe you're just in a just in a patch where you just don't feel good and life's not that bright. You're moving towards the sun. You're moving towards a time where you are able to kind of see, yeah, literally like see the color in life again. So if you've been feeling dull, you haven't really been feeling too inspired, if you just can kind of live in day to day, I think you'll enter an energy again where life feels colorful and bright and joyous and just more comforting and actually like feels good to live in. So if you've had any thoughts of like, is this gonna last forever? It won't. It goes back to one of the things I say a lot on my streams, which is cycles. Every day and night, the moon and sun set and rise. Our emotions go in cycles. The seasons go in cycles. And I think it's the same with our lives. So that's given me hope in times of like where I felt not good or where I was kind of depressed. That's given me hope, knowing that things are not permanent, things aren't always going to stay the same. And that gives me hope because I know that there's always the opportunity. I know the sun will rise again, you know? I know it's just only a matter of time. And it's the same for you. You're not gonna stay stuck in this hyena energy forever. So I hope this gives you a bit of hope. Because this is one of the most hopeful, optimistic cards in the deck. And I think you need some of this energy. And you'll find it within time. It'll find you. Your days will grow brighter again, Maddie. I don't know if you are going through something specific. But whatever it is, just know that the sun will shine for you again. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this is literally fire. I forgot to mention that. That's interesting. I think that's another little message there of like, this sun energy is always within you. It's always inside of you as well. I don't know if like maybe you just haven't like felt happy in a long time. Maybe you're wondering like, will I feel happy again? You will. And that joy and happiness is inside you somewhere, even if it's like kind of dormant right now. You'll be able to find it again. You'll be able to find inspiration and whatever else you need. You'll find it. I believe in you. And I'm proud of you. Because it is hard when we feel like that, when we feel like we're just surviving, you know, especially if we don't really have much to look forward to except just trying to get through the day. Sometimes that can last for months or years, you know, but it's not forever. So yeah, I think that's all the messages I got for you, Maddie. I hope you like that. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped you in some way. I really do. And I'm wishing the very best for you. And anytime you need to, you can rewatch this over on my YouTube channel since I'm multi-streaming right now. The VOD should save there, and I'll be putting the timestamp in the comments after stream. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, Maddie. I appreciate it. And I'm wishing you the best and sending the positive vibes. Okay. Let's check our list. How's the list doing? Yeah, we still got a lot of people. Okay. We are gonna go on another quick little ad break. I try to do ad breaks between readings, you know, so the ads don't get in the way during stream. Was there anything else I needed to say? I feel like I had a thought. Then the thought's gone. Sometimes I think. That's it. That's just a sentence. Sometimes I think. Thank you for the hydrate, Icy. I should do that. I swear I had a thought. For real, I was like gonna say something else. It's gone. Well, oh, anyways. If anyone new is tuning in, hi, hello, I'm Fairy Raccoon. If you would like a free reading, I think we'll do at least like 1 or 2 more. We shall see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, if you want a free reading, you're welcome to join the freebie queue by doing !join. Just know the free readings are chosen randomly / intuitively. I do also have the option for you to donate to my Ko-fi if you want a guaranteed reading. That gets you more cards and your reading's guaranteed, so if I don't get to you today, or you just want more cards or whatever the heck, you're welcome to donate, but you don't have to. I try to do as many freebies as I can, and I do weekly free tarot streams. Very wink wonk. Do I remember the buttons to this? I feel like it's been a while. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I will definitely... I'll be retiring this model soon. You know, it's like the face that I like. Mainly. But I like already bought and like I have a new one. I'm just waiting for the right time to debut it, you know? I like honestly want to just start streaming with it so bad, but like I'm like I should do a little thing for it. You know? Because like this new one I got allowed me to have a flat chest. Because most of the feminine models, like, you know, they have boobs. And I just had to deal with that, but it just causes me gender stress, what's the word, dysphoria? You know. But yeah, I really like this new one. Anyways, okay, I'm just like, wow. I think I just needed to ramble for a second. Okay, I'll see you guys after the ads. Hello, I am back. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. We should pick the next freebie soon. Let's see. Oh, did I remove? Wow. I think I'm also like hitting a tiredness because I woke up so early. Yes, okay. Very sleepy but alive. I'll make sure you get some good rest at some point, Icy. But I feel that. I am really like a little tired. But I'm good. It's a cozy time indeed. It's just like I feel like when you wake up early, it's more tempting to like take a nap during the day, you know? It's the heat that's been messing with. Oh yeah, I feel that, dude. It's been terrible. Terrible. On the like trip I went on the other month, we didn't have access to air conditioning. So even the nighttime, dude, I think that was like probably like the worst sleep I've had. Like I don't think I've ever been so hot while trying to sleep. You know, and like so hot and miserable. It was, I was like, oh, I was like that's what I hate about being hot is you can't get cold easily. Like it's just the worst. Soon, winter, soon. Indeed. Although I do love fall. Actually, I'm so hyped for fall. Is anyone else really excited for— is anyone else excited for Halloween? I am. I want the fall vibes. I need that immediately. I want fall so bad. And I want it to be cold. I want it to be colder. Yeah, and you get up all sweaty. Yeah, awful. Awful. Because then it just gets even more hot during the day. Like, that was worst sleep. I want to see Halloween ads and the windy weather. Exactly, I see. Exactly. I want to see leaves. I want to see orange. I want to see orange, brown. I need that. I need that in my life. I'm so over the heat. I'm so over it. But yeah. Okay. Let's see who's gonna be the next freebie. Let us see what fate decides. Iceberg Light, are you still here? Let me know, let me know. I'll give you a minute to respond. Oh yeah, you are here. Hello, hello, welcome. What's your question? What kind of reading are you wanting? Let me know what I can do for you. Yeah. And let me write you in my book. my book. How many readings have I done? We'll see in a second. Wow, have I really only done 2? It doesn't feel like that. I don't know why I thought I already did 3. I would like to know if an internal opportunity that is opening up for me at work will help my career. Ooh, that's exciting. Yeah, we can look into that for you. Yeah, we can see what the cards say. I hope that goes well for you. Okay, let me write you down, iceberg. I'm worried that it might become another thing that leads nowhere. Like you're putting in like energy and effort towards something that just does nothing. Okay, how did you word this question? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And your timestamp. Oh, and you have an angel number in your timestamp too. Your timestamp is 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 44 seconds, Iceberg. So, since I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch your reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel. The stream will save there afterwards, and I will put the timestamp in the comments below when stream is over. And I shall write that down before I forget. And yeah, you have an angel number 44. We can add that to the angel number counter. Whenever we see an angel number during stream, feel free to add to the counter. It's just a fun little thing I like to do. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do for you. How do I want to pull these cards? Will it help your career? Let's see. I think we'll pull 2 cards, asking if it'll like help the career. And then I usually always like to pull some sort of like advice card for people. See what else they say. Will this help Iceberg's career? Whoa, those like flew everywhere. Ooh, we got the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Very pretty, and it's purple. My favorite. Will this help her career? You like purple? Yippee! It is my favorite, if you could not tell. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This already looks pretty good to me. And a little advice card. Anything else they should know? Oh, okay. Spitting cards out at me. I hope when I like shuffle it doesn't sound too loud, because I know it picks up on the desk where my mic is. It's not too loud. Good, good. Nice. Oh, we got the Eight of Cups again. Ah. Okay. Iceberg. Honestly, this looks really good to me. And I'm not just saying that. I just randomly decided to look at the bottom of the deck, and we got the Queen of Pentacles again. That's crazy. I don't do that all the time. I know some tarot readers like to do that. I usually don't do that. But for some reason I was like, let me glance. Okay. So, as always, please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And especially since this could be kind of maybe talking a bit about the future, looking into things. Remember, anytime I talk about the future, to take it with a grain of salt. The future is always changing, energy is always changing. I could be right, could be wrong. But yeah, we got the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, which are very lovely energies. The Queen of Cups. Now, all the queens in tarot, very nurturing energies, each in their own ways, right? The queens, in general, are water energy, and the Queen of Cups, cups is water, so it's like water on water energy. So super empathetic, super emotional. This is like the healer card, right? She is good at nurturing and healing others, especially in an emotional sense, like making others feel seen, feel heard. Ooh, that might be one thing. You might feel, yeah, I think you that's something that stands out to me, is you'll notice how different things feel in a good way. Oh, that's interesting. I'm seeing like dry desert in my mind. So like, I don't know if in the past, yeah, especially with the Eight of Cups here, like, which we'll get more into that in a minute, but I don't know if like in the past you've had things go wrong, or I guess maybe not go wrong, but it's just like maybe you were putting your energy towards things that maybe you regret putting your energy towards, or turned out to be nothing, like dead ends, like, yeah, and I'm getting like dry desert, like maybe you kept running into a metaphorical like dry desert in terms of things with your career. But with this, I'm seeing like, you know, this queen here, this is water energy. I'm almost seeing like an abundance of just this water. And that's like representative of how, like I'm also seeing like watering plants. This will feel different in a good way, yeah. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is so good. The Knight of Pentacles, great card, right? The Pentacles talk about the material world, 3D, material possessions, money. This is definitely, these cards also very much talk about careers, especially. And the Nine of Pentacles, you know, the Rider's-Waite Tarot usually has a woman standing there. She's surrounded by golden flowers and golden riches and a golden robe, and she has worked hard. She has worked hard to get to that point of luxury, to feel comfortable and confident and just live and be in the place that she wanted to be. Like, she didn't just start out at the top, like she worked her way up. And now she's like in a place where she's able to enjoy things. And that makes me really happy, you know, like, cause like this is like one step closer to the Ten of Pentacles, which is like, in terms of like the cycles of tarot cards, like the 10 is like where the cycle's closing, and like, and the 10 of Pentacles is like where the money's raining down, and there's just fulfillment and happiness everywhere. Especially in like in your environment as well. So this is what we want to see in a career reading, right? Or things related to that. And how did you word the question again? Hold on. My brain. Will it help your career? I think so. I think this is a good sign that it will. I think, yeah, it's like helping you reach the next steps. And another thing I was seeing is like, sometimes I see these pentacles as almost like seeds, because it's like pentacles is earth energy. So it's like, imagine it's like seeds or things that are growing and that you're working on in your career. And with the Queen of Cups here, it's like, it's like the perfect match. It's like the water is here to water the seeds, if that makes sense. And I think that applies to like, it's like your emotions and the way you feel here will help the results of your work and the results of your career, if that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like I put a lot of effort into some things which didn't lead to anything significant. That is great to hear, and it makes perfect sense. This is supposed to be a sort of bridge. Yeah! I really think this is like... Maybe you... Honestly, maybe all the work you've done in your past, even if it wasn't for this specific job or career or this specific area, I feel like you've been planting seeds, and it's like suddenly with this opportunity, it's like you finally have the water, found the water for all these seeds to suddenly like bloom. And you're like, whoa. Finally, because it's like maybe you were putting the seeds in like dry ground and you're just like, why aren't they growing? And it's just like, I think it's kind of that thing of like, I think sometimes we face rejection or things don't go a certain way because we haven't reached the best outcome yet. And now I think you're finally at that point where everything's coming together. Which is really nice. Really beautiful to see. That makes me happy. And yeah, your advice card is the 8 of Cups. You know, Cups energy is all about our emotions, feelings, connections with other people. And especially in terms of this, like maybe this is like past connections, opportunities. Again, like I think this is kind of what you've been thinking about, right? It's representative of your fears of things not going well again. You literally said that. You're like, I'm worried it's not going to go well. Or it's, you know, how you phrase it, like you're putting all this effort for nothing. And so your advice with this 8 of Cups, this is the card about letting go of the past, moving on. So your advice here is to not let your past define what happens here. You know, you don't want to like blind yourself or block yourself from receiving all of this. You know, you don't want to like sabotage it before it even happens. Not saying you're gonna do that, but I think it's kind of like give yourself permission to be like, oh, you know what? You know, these things happened, but that doesn't have to be my future. That doesn't have to be my present. I can move on from this. And I think the more time that passes, the more you will see how different this is. So yeah, I think your advice is just stop looking at the past when it comes to this, when it comes to your career and all this effort. Look to what's happening right now, because I think what's happening right now is things are finally blossoming and growing. Even if it takes a minute for the momentum to pick up, I think you're heading in a great direction in terms of your career. And not to say that you won't have your challenges and things, of course, but these just feel really reassuring to me. And so I hope that reassurance is coming through as I'm saying this to you. You don't need to bother with what happened in the past anymore. I think you're allowed to live in this in a hopeful present, if that makes sense. Yeah. Wow. I feel like another kind of straightforward reading, but exciting. Because yeah, honestly, like if you watch all the readings I do, you know, unfortunately I don't always get like super happy messages, you know. I do my best to be honest with my readings, but I feel really good about this. I do. So yeah, honestly, I don't really think you have anything to worry about, which makes me happy to say, because I can't always say that, you know? So I'm happy that I can say that to you. What else did you say? We have a new boss of our boss. I talked to them and they pointed to this opportunity. Ooh! I've been feeling kind of irrelevant lately, so hopefully this challenge. Yeah! That kind of reminds me of what I was saying, like, you're going to feel different. You're gonna feel seen. I think I said that at the beginning, like how the Queen of Cups can make people feel seen and listened to. Like, it's almost like, because like, when it comes to especially like working in a workplace with coworkers and other people, like, yes, there's like the professionalism, but also we are all still humans, and we all, you know, still want, you know, kind of like that good cup energy, right? Like the mutual respect and good feelings and vibes towards each other too, right? It's not like always just solely about the work, if that makes sense. But yeah, this looks super good to me. Like, seriously, I'm so happy because like I said, most readings I don't get to just say like, oh, it's all gonna be fine. So I'm happy for you, and I really hope this goes well. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end your reading, Iceberg. I feel like there's not really much else. Oh yeah, and then the Queen of Pentacles came up as well. Another good sign. As I said, queens are nurturing. I feel like it'll be a good environment for you. I'm losing my voice a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. Hold on, I need to hydrate. I think it's because I recorded a video yesterday. But yeah, I think that's what I got for you. If you ever want to rewatch this reading, Iceberg, you can do so on my YouTube channel. It'll be there, as I said earlier. And yeah, thank you for being here and stopping by. I really appreciate it. And I hope this reading helped you and gave you some reassurance, and gave you what you needed to hear. Thank you so much for the messages in the reading. Of course! Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. that was really nice. I like when we get readings where it's just like, yep, you're good. Because it doesn't always happen as much as we want it to. Okay. Let's remove iceberg. Don't forget to stretch. Yes. Thank you, Icy. I should put a stretch redeem. Need to update them. I'm thonkin. I think we can do at least one more freebie. Ooh, 133. I see 133. I think we can do at least one more freebie. However, if someone donates, then I think that spot will just immediately go to them instead. Because my voice is kind of like... what's the word? Dying? That's not the word I wanted, but that's the word my brain thought of. I think because I recorded a video yesterday. Oh, thank you for the follow, Iceberg. I appreciate it. Happy to have you here. Oh, and a reminder that we do have a Discord server as well to anyone who wants to join if you haven't already. You're welcome to hang out in the Discord. That's where you get all the moon updates. All the moon updates. What else was I saying? I think we'll do at least one more freebie. Although if someone donates during the ads, might just go to them. But yeah, donation readings are open the entire stream, so even when I'm done with freebies, you are welcome to donate. For a guaranteed one, if you so desire. But we are gonna go on an ad break as I do ad breaks between readings, so I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Yeah, my voice... Yeah, voice... It's... Words. I can words. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Whoa, Botan, thank you for the raid. Sorry guys, I was letting my dogs out for a second. And also I need to put on a new band-aid because mine fell off. Hi, Raiders! Okay, I'll say hi for a second, since my dogs are out. One moment. I hope it wasn't too long ago. Hello! Thank you again, Botan, for the raid. Let me shout you out. Shout out. Unless, I don't know if you were already shouted out, but I'm doing it anyways. Yeah, if you guys don't know Botan, Botan is one of my bestest friends. But yeah, how was your stream? If you need to raid a run though, completely understand, no worries. If anyone new is watching, hi, hello, I'm Moon, the fairy raccoon. We're doing free tarot readings. I'm thinking I'm gonna do at least one more freebie today. Since my voice is getting a little tired, but I do also have the option for you to donate to my KOFI for a guaranteed reading. That gets you more cards and a guaranteed reading during stream. Otherwise, you can do !join for the chance for a free reading. But yeah. I might BRB for another minute though, because I need to put on a new band-aid. I don't know how I got this cut today. Genuinely, no idea. It just appeared. But I need to put a new band-aid on it. Trying to collect everything in the casting of Frank Stone, but I missed like 2 things today. No! Are you able to still find them? It's always annoying when it's like one of those games where like you miss it and then it's just you can't go back. That stuff stresses me out because I'm the type of person, I like to run around and like see everything. I'm always like, if there's story, I'm always like, I'm like really annoying sometimes if like you're hanging out with me and watching me play a game, because I'm like, sometimes I'm like running around looking for all the little secrets. No, the moment's passed. No. Hi, Ruby Pepper. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, we're gonna pick one more freebie. So if you haven't already, you can do !join for the chance for free reading. Otherwise, I have, like I just said, but I'm gonna repeat myself a lot. I have the option for you to donate to my KOFI for a guaranteed reading, and you'll also get more cards, so it's more detailed. But I do need to put a band-aid on again. I mean, it's not like actively bleeding, but like it feels like I should probably have a band-aid. I just like don't understand how I got this cut. And thank you for the hydrate, I see. But yes, take care of yourself, Botanana. You need to go and do the things. No worries, or you're also welcome to hang out here. And that goes for anyone else who raided in. Did I miss anything else? Okay. Okay, BRB again, because I need to put a new band-aid on, but I'll be back very, very soon, and we shall choose the next free reading in a minute. Yes. Hi, how do you say it? Minopi? Is it Minopi? Minopi VT, hello, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're gonna do another free reading in a minute. I do have to go put a new band-aid on, so I will be right back. I'll be back soon, I promise. You can play the word game while I'm gone. back and I have a new band-aid. Okay. We're gonna choose probably the last freebie for today. In a moment. So if you want to last minute join the queue, you can. It's !join. I choose the free readings randomly, so there's a chance you might not get one, and this is probably the last one I'm doing today for this stream, so fear not though. I do free tarot live streams every week. And I also do have the option for you guys to donate to my KOFI if you want a guaranteed reading during stream. Donation readings are open the whole stream, so even if I close the freebie queue, you are still welcome to donate for a reading. You get more cards as well, so it's guaranteed and more cards, more detailed. If not, you can join me again next stream. Probably next week will be the next tarot stream. Tomorrow I was either gonna do art or tarot. Might be an art stream because my voice be kind of tired since I was recording yesterday as well. But yeah. Okay. Who is gonna be the lucky duck? The last lucky duck today. Speaking of duck, I mentioned it in my Discord the other day, but like, I think I should be getting the good duck affirmation card soon, and I'm so excited to use them for my readings. I think they'll be so fun. I also want to pull one like weekly in my server, so like everyone gets a little weekly affirmation. I really hope they come super soon. It said they're shipped out, I think. I bought them like 2 months ago or something now. But yeah, let's see who it shall be. What does fate say? Okay. Trixie Belle, are you still here? Let me know, let me know. Botan. Hi, Botan. Botan. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I did see that. I did. That's really sad. Yeah, my sister was screaming in the group chat. I know that is really sad. Like, I don't know, like Dolly Parton, she's just like one of those people that you just like, I don't know, like it's just like I wasn't really ever thinking about her death, you know? Does that make sense? Like, it just feels like she's just one of those people who's always there. But yeah, I think I also briefly got like a news notification. I don't think it said like how she died, but it is very sad. What's the world gonna do? Like Betty White, she's just exactly, it is like Betty White. She's just supposed to live forever. Yeah, I think I'm like still processing that, to be honest. But it is very sad. Trixie Belle, are you still here? If not, we might choose someone else, which is all good. Sometimes people need to leave. Yeah, I remember when she passed. Sad times. Okay, I'll give it like 30 more seconds and then we shall choose someone else. Someone else from the queue. A Beewee Boop from Icy. Here you go, Icy. Here's your little Beewee, and here is your boops. Maybe that'll make us feel better. Distract us from the sadness. Tap needs to wake up, bro. We got something. Tap is awake. He's been in my chat, Botan. So, is he hiding? Where is he at? What's he doing? He's been in the chat today. You went to the VC, and he wasn't in the VC. Wait a minute. Maybe he fell asleep. Okay, either he fell asleep again, or he was in my chat, but he's like not at his computer or something. I don't know. Says sleeping to. Okay, well the thing is, he doesn't always update it. It's crazy, I know. It's not always updated. How dare he? How dare he? Yeah. Beewee is very cute. Beewee is very cute. I need to make some Beewee emotes. I need to make more emotes. Keep saying that. Anyways, I think Trixie Belle's not here anymore, so we shall do Icy! Congrats, you've been chosen for the final freebie for today. And with that, we're gonna close the freebies for today, but no worries, I'll be live again next week with more tarot, free tarot. And like I said, you are still allowed to donate for a guaranteed reading during stream today. So even though the freebies are closed, you can still donate for a reading while the stream is still going. And I do my best to finish the donation readings during stream. If I'm ever too tired or anything, I'll just record you like a mini private reading for your donation instead. But usually I do my best to finish them all. But yeah. Can I get a love reading? I want to know when I mean. Ooh, yeah, we could do a love reading. Now, I will admit, I don't typically do time frame stuff very well. Like, I just don't really typically like to do readings where, like, there's specific times and stuff. But what we can do is maybe we can look into the energy. We can do a couple different things, to be honest. We can look into the energy of, like, when you meet them. So we can look at, like, oh, what energy will you be in when you meet them? And what energy will they be in when you meet them? We can also just look into general messages about your soulmate or anything. Let me sip. I'm so sad my Arizona green tea is almost gone and I don't have any more. I do have some on my throne because I don't know, I tried these for the first time and I was like, wow, okay, I actually really like these. I see the appeal. Who knew that green tea actually didn't taste too bad when it has sugar in it? Okay. You can be general if that's what you're comfortable with. I trust you. Okay, okay. Let me thonk. I feel like it would be fun to look into, like what energy you will be in when you meet them. Because then I can use my animal spirit cards. And we can look into like their energy when you meet them as well. Icy virus. Yeah. What energy will you such they be in when you meet? So then it can kind of give you an idea of like what you can look out for, like within yourself, of like when you're maybe ready to meet them. Although, you know, I'll still put that disclaimer of like, you know, that this could change. You know, this isn't like a permanent thing, especially since it's in the future. It could change. But I think it's still fun to look into. Nyx! Hello, lovely Nyx. How are you? It's so good to see you here. I feel like it's been a while since you popped into a tarot stream. I hope you're doing well. I was thinking about you. I was gonna message you. I swear, I think about my friends like every day. I'm just really bad at messaging people. I'm just really bad at it, okay? But yeah, let me shout you out. The lovely Nyx. Maybe if I can say, yeah. Oh. Ah! Okay. Almost just did a thing I didn't mean to do. Okay. But yeah, I be bad at messaging people. Ooh. But like, I swear I'm thinking about my loved ones every day. You were thinking about me, little old me, little old spoon. I try my best to check in on them at least once or twice a month. Yeah, me too. I'm like, I try to check in on them pretty every so often. But then sometimes like a lot more time has passed than I realize. I also be bad when I'm in a much better. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad, Nyx. I'm glad. You deserve that space for yourself. But yeah, let's get Icy's timestamp. I lurk for now because I'm dying and want to play some games. Okay, thanks. I will message you later. Okay, okay, okay. You take care of yourself. Thank you for lurking. Okay, I see. Your timestamp is 2 hours, 45 minutes, and 18 seconds. So, since I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch your reading, you can do so on my YouTube channel. All my streams save there afterwards, or today at least they save afterwards, because sometimes I'm not multi-streaming, but today it'll save there, and I'll put it in the comments below when the stream is over. And let me put that in the book so I remember to do that. Hi, Honey Cloud. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am doing the last freebie for today. But I do have donation readings open the entire stream still if you're wanting a reading. But also no worries. I do free tarot live streams every week, so you can come back next week if you don't want to donate. But yeah, the donation readings on my KOFI get you a guaranteed reading during stream. You also get more cards, so it's more detailed. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm doing the last free one for today. Okay. And yeah, we said love reading for Icy. Sorry, we were yapping for a second, so I'm remembering. Love reading, and we're checking on the vibes, the energy that you'll be in when you meet them, which is exciting. Ooh. I do love looking into things like this. I think it's fun sometimes. I'm all good. Pumpkin, I'm coming in for the vibes today. Maybe I'll be. Yeah, you are welcome to hang out. We do just be vibing as well. Okay. Let me do the things. Okay, let's look into what will your energy be in when you meet your soulmate. Oh, there's. Wow. Okay, the deck just flipped out. Uh-oh. There we go. I just shuffle till it feels right sometimes. Or no, I shuffle when it feels right, but sometimes it just takes them longer than others. I don't know. Even the deck is tired. Okay. What energy will Icy be in when they meet their soulmate? Ooh, we got the fish! And it has a moon on it. Featuring Spoon. Gosh, I keep calling myself Spoon because of Botan. I don't know, she started calling me Spoon, and now I started calling myself Spoon. And what energy will their soulmate be in when they meet? We got the dolphin! Oh, wait, that's so cute! Wait, you guys are like both underwater creatures. Let's go. The dolphin. I love this card so much. Wait. Sorry, that just made me super happy. Honey Cloud, oh my goodness! Thank you for the 101 bits. What the heck? That's so sweet of you. You didn't have to do that. That's very kind of you. Oh, also, another fun thing with the bits, if you ever want to like spice it up, is like I have an extension. If you look, I think you should be able to see like the extensions. I have like a cozy cafe one where you can like order drinks as bits and it'll show up on my screen like a little order. Like you don't okay, let me rephrase, you don't actually get anything except like the cute little animation, but it's cute. He looks so silly. Look at that, look at that. I like this, I like this. Okay. And then I was gonna pull another card. Yeah, we can pull a card to see what be happening. We'll just see what other messages we got for around this time. Maybe give you some more information about what's going on around this time. Oh my gosh. Okay. What other information do we got, Spirit? Oh, we got the page of cups. Let's go. So much water energy here. Literally, it's all water. Water. I love the animal cards. The art's so pretty and I love their silly faces. Me too! That's why it's one of my favorite decks to use. Shout out to all the tarot readers I used to watch on YouTube. They all like had this deck. Mainly, okay, the two tarot readers that I really like personally to watch are Aso Tarot and Kino Tarot. I just really vibe with their readings and stuff. But yeah, this is one of my favorite decks to look at. And also it's just, I get so much crazy information from these, you know? Look at the little bee. Okay. I need to sip some, ooh, I bumped the camera. I need to sip some more water real quick, but my water is like, I have to get up because I had my tea next to me, but my tea is gone. Okay. Yeah, so we have the fish for you, the energy you're in when you guys meet, and the dolphin, and the page of cups. Ooh, okay. So for the fish, the first thing I'm getting, I think this is kind of mentioned in the guidebook. I can glance at it, but it's kind of like, I'm seeing you might be very busy around this time. You might be doing a lot. It's like I'm seeing you like in like the rush of a current in like a river flowing. I think it's either like against the current or something, or like might be with it. But regardless, there's a lot of movement happening for you. Life might feel kind of fast-paced. And the thing about like all this water energy here is, you know, we got the cups, but also water energy like in general is about our emotions, our feelings, our connections with other people. And I think you're both in an energy where you are both like receptive to your feelings, to water energy, you know? Like I feel like you're both open. Like even if you're busy around this time, I think your heart is more open. Aw, it's almost like that's interesting. I'm looking at this moon. And it's making me, I almost like see this as your heart in a way, or it's like you're like protecting this, whatever this is. And I think it's your heart because it's like, it's even red, which is crazy. But I'm seeing it as like your heart, and like the fact that it's like a crescent, it's almost like it's like you're opening up space for love to enter your life, which makes sense for like meeting a soulmate. Oftentimes I feel like we meet people when we're ready to meet them. And so I think your heart's open. Even if it's a little scary. Like, see, you're still like guarding it. Like the way the fish is like kind of still covering this openness. It's like you're open to receiving love. But it's like there's still like, you know, some safety precautions or like barriers that people would have to go through. You know? And with them, this dolphin card, it's literally like very good vibes, very happy vibes. I mean, it's very colorful. Honestly, this person, I think when you meet, this person's really thriving. I don't know if like, it's interesting how you have like mostly black and white, and then this one's so colorful. So maybe that's like something about your guys' relationship is like they bring like this like sort of radiance, almost like sun energy, and then you bring in the moon energy in the relationship. Like you both bring in these like different celestial energies, if that makes sense. But it works well together. Because it's like, yeah, you're both like water creatures. Even though like this fish I'm seeing is more like a river, and then dolphin is like ocean. So it's like you both, you might have somewhat similar backgrounds, but obviously there's still differences, right? But the fact that you're both water creatures, I think that tells you guys just, I feel like there's gonna be an initial understanding between the two of you. Like, even though, like I said, you got like the moon vibes, they got more of like the sun vibes. You're both still water. I think you're both still able... yeah, I think the emotional aspect of this relationship is very huge. The way you make each other feel, the conversations you have, I think that'll really stand out to you. And I see 222 on my computer. Angel number. Funny, I've been told a lot that I give off sun energy. Ooh, that's interesting. Well, I do believe we all have all of those energies inside of us, right? But within the context of this relationship, or at least we're kind of looking at like when you guys meet. Yeah, I'm seeing... it almost also gives like introverted energy and extroverted. Now that's not definite. This person could still be like introverted too or whatever, but it's like, it's just more so like, again, I'm basing it off of like the general like vibes. Like you tap into the light in your own way compared to them, if that makes sense. And yeah, with the Page of Cups here, you know, the pages, they are starting on a new path. They're starting their journey. And you know, the cups, as I mentioned before, represent our emotions, feelings, connections with others. And yeah, the Page of Cups, this is kind of like, you know, starting and walking down the path of a new emotional endeavor, which makes sense with like meeting your soulmate, right? I think when you guys meet, it'll be because you're both following your emotions, you're following your feelings. Because I'm noticing how this woman's like holding the cup as if like the cup is like a compass and the cup is like guiding her. And it's like she's using her emotions to guide her. And I think that's what you're both doing when you guys meet, is you're listening to your feelings. And I think it guides you to each other. Ooh, that's such a cool interpretation. What the heck? Yeah, it's like, I literally just see this as like, it's like a compass, like using your emotions like a compass. I think there's messages here of like, you both also like are prioritizing your emotional needs and your own needs in general when you meet each other. Because I think that's a good energy to be in when, especially when you're coming into contact with someone where you might be in a relationship with, right? Like being in a somewhat like stable or healthy spot with yourself. And now I'm not saying your relationship with yourself like has to be perfect, but I think it's just, again, like you're just being open and honest with yourself about your emotional needs. Okay. I think to finish off the reading, we can glance at the guidebook for these 2 pages. Hold on, I need some more water. It's so funny that most of my readings involve water. I think that's probably because you tap into your emotional energy a lot. You could be thinking a lot in terms of like feelings and stuff. Oh, this is the wrong book. Let me... Where did... Oh, I carried the book with me to my water. Hold on. I do be thinking and feeling. This is true. Okay, fish and dolphin. Which one do I want to read first? Also forgive me, like, my voice is slowly dying out from all the yapping I did today and yesterday. Where is the fish and dolphin? I feel like I missed the fish. I'll find that in a minute. Let's do the dolphin first. So, here's this in case you want to pause it in the future. So we have innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts, as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day, and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. When in balance, active healer, strong spiritual practice. When out of balance, underestimates own power. To bring into balance, like-minded spirits. I like that, like-minded spirits. It makes me think of like they get along well with other water creatures. But yeah, I think this person brings a lot of healing energy. That stands out a lot. It literally says the word healing. They just bring a lot of light and joy, and that might be very relieving for you. That's something I heard. Let's find the fish. Oh, here it is. So, here's this page in case you want to pause it in the future. We have restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, adaptable, travels well. When out of balance, distracted, changes mind often. To bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier with like the movement at the beginning. There just might be a lot happening with you, but when you meet them, I think obviously you'll know. It also might be a situation, because they're like facing away from each other, it might be a situation where you maybe like you meet each other, bump into each other, but then you don't actually start talking or connecting till a little bit later. It's like you find out about each other, but then something happens where like you really start talking, and that's where like that connection happens. Yeah, that's me. Oh, my dog be barking. 1 second, dog. Whoops, I was muted. Okay. But yeah, I think that's what we got for you, Icy. I hope that resonated with you, gave you some good information. Although I know this is kind of about the future, so we shall see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm excited for whenever you meet this person because I feel like you guys will get along really well. And yeah, remember you can rewatch anytime on my YouTube. But yeah, I do think I gotta go. My voice is dying. I am getting tired, so I think we're gonna raid out to someone in a moment. I need to see who we can raid out to. And yeah, you're very welcome for the reading, Icy. Thank you for being here. So the first message is for subscribers. Copy the second one if you're just a follower. Let us see who I can raid into. Okay, let's see. Is there... Oh, let me take a look. Okay, let me check over here. Okay, sorry, looking at my options. Ooh, I kind of know this person. Okay. This is another VTuber that I've kind of seen around. They seem cool. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today on stream. We are gonna raid. Let me make sure hold on. Sorry, I'm scrambling. Get the ending thing up. Let me copy the raid message. So I have it all. Okay, and then /raid. Did I spell that right? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. I will see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Go give them some love for me. And yeah. I will see you all next time. Sorry, I'm just I'm really tired, so I'm scrambling to leave, but appreciate you guys being here. But bye everyone, take care.